Welcome back, everybody, to Planetscape Edge of the Void. I am your Cosmic DM, the Great Jedi. Here are the players of the universe. Say hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
everybody.
Now, as an introduction, from left to right, since I cannot see, please start with, I'm assuming, Concleon?
Hi, it's Concleon, playing RG today.
I spaced out. Hi, everybody. It's Pocket. I play Miss Kitty. And yeah, that's all you need to know.
Hi, everybody. I play Wraith. I'm Darren. So yeah. Next two.
Hi, I'm Flight. I play Vila and other introductionary things.
Hi, I'm Doofus Domain Cleric, and I will be your pilot, Jean-Luc Larange. Please lock all trays in the upright position and pray.
Thank you.
Let's kiss our butts goodbye.
So last we left off, it's just been space travel. And they came out to the Doom Space universe on their way with Tinish to go on the mission for Papa to the Vault to go retrieve the sister of Sebastian. Things are brewing that no one has really any inkling how. You just now know who you're liberating, technically. So now, as we are on the ship, hanging out, what's Argy doing?
Well,
RG's by a window looking kind of out like, what is this place? Because I'm looking at, I think I can probably see the event horizon. Okay.
You can barely see the event horizon because due to the fact that it is a black hole within space, it does not have any type of pull of parts of different masses. Hey, TikTok off. Or mute yourself.
I got a 16 on that perception.
16. Okay. You can see a cylindrical black area that's off in the distance if you look kind of squint, but it's way too far away from where you guys are. You guys are the equivalent of maybe I think I said 150. Yeah, it's 150 million light years away, which, by the way, 1 light year in real space is over 1 trillion miles in reality. So to give you a little bit of an estimate of how distance works there. But you see a lovely universe. The main thing that you do see is that this universe looks like it's surrounded with these giant crystallized asteroids.
Ooh. I will get on comms and say, Jean-Luc, are you seeing what looks like spiky rocks out there that are looking dangerous? I'm squinting as much as a plasmoid can squint.
I'm assuming that I'm piloting, so I would have seen them.
Yeah, everybody who has been looked out a window would have seen a smoky gray crystals and shards made almost like a mile long. Some of them seem like they're about a mile long. Like they're massive. They basically are floating on the outer regions of the galaxy, and because you guys have just gotten to here, so you guys came into an asteroid field, and then it started turning into more crystalline and hard, more geometrical shapes instead of weird oblong, gravitation making everything more condensed. And that's what you guys were saying.
I'm gonna get back on comms. Like, I'm watching RG. Don't worry, I ain't gonna chip the paint.
It's almost like Saturn's rings, but around the outer part of the universe or the galaxy. All right.
All right.
Anything else for you, RG? Anything in particular you want to talk to anybody? All right. Anybody got anything to do here?
Vila's just getting into her danger spacesuit. So like she's got a normal spacesuit that does a little water thing to keep her going. This one is basically the same thing, but along her spine there is like a weird extra thing running the whole way along it, and then up her arm into her sleeve. It's just where her ammo is, so it kind of slides along her skin and gets poison on it, so she can add poison damage when she shoots stuff. But yeah, she's just getting ready for problems.
You guys are still a bit of ways. You would basically be reaching at the vault by end of day.
I can get dressed now.
Well, a woman's got to get ready, you
Not
know.
saying
It
you
takes
can't. I'm
takes
just saying.
hours.
How hard it is to
Somebody
attach
roll me a
bullets to my
D10.
spine?
Somebody roll me a D10.
Okay, hold on. D10 roll. 1.
Oh. Oh no.
Okay.
Have I done something terrible?
What was the last time what happened when we rolled a 1? We saw space dragons, right?
Think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not chippies for now.
Now roll me a percentile.
A percentile. 22.
Now roll me a D6.
Oh no.
This
This
is
is
so
gonna roll
stressful. 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Vila explodes.
The ship explodes. Not just Vila, the whole ship.
I promise I'm not going to chip the paint. Runs directly to an asteroid.
Ship gets
You
encrusted
magically get transported back to the beginning.
in space crystals.
Can't find the button. Where's the button?
Oh, he's got to press a button.
That's the ship
We're all
exploding
gonna
button.
die. We're all gonna
I have
die.
That's the button
many
that kills us all.
Here we
Man,
go.
I was growing
you have entered
attached
the
to
Konami
this
code.
character.
Ooh, what was your percentage again? You said it
22.
was 20, 22, and you got a 2 for the D6.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh no!
I don't like that. Yay.
Yay!
We're dead.
I don't like that all of my rolls were relatively low.
I've noticed usually when we roll low, it's not that bad, and when we roll high, it was bad.
So as you guys are going through space, Vila gets herself ready and heads up to the bridge of the ship. You are talking and you have your helmet off at this moment, and it kind of slips. And you see as you accidentally flip the switch for the FTL drive, as you boom, As you are going, you come out. As you see the back end of yourself going through a portal as you're coming out. You are now stuck in a portal loop continuously. Like it is out of the portal games. Like if you jumped down and then just kept hitting the same portal, and you do this for about another 6.5 hours as you seem to can't be able to divert yourself. Jean-Luc's trying, everyone's freaking the fuck out until the portal goes, and you've actually sped the shit up by 8.5 hours, and you overshoot by another 3 as all of you watch as you pass by, and the Volt's right there, and Tanish is just going, no, motherfuckers, as you just continue to go right past it. And she comes right over and just straight up socks Jean-Luc, like, you son of a bitch. You get yourself...
I didn't do nothing, blame the phone.
Sorry, a clarification. Is Vila trapped in a loop, or is the ship trapped in a loop?
The ship itself got fit in FTL drive, but y'all kind of like ripped the fabric in space. But it wasn't like you did anything. You make an intelligence check.
Please fail.
I do hope that I fail.
I want a stupid moment. I just want a stupid blonde moment.
Unfortunately, 18.
Ah,
Can I choose to fail for the funniness of it?
You okay? If you want to.
Well, I'm kind of distracted because I just made us go into weirdness, but like, I also want to know what happened.
We can just skip right past it.
No, tell me what happened. I want to know what happened. I rolled an 18. Tell me what happened. Me, the player, can know. Feel it doesn't have to know.
You didn't roll high enough to understand exactly what's going high. It was a hard DC, but yeah, exactly what I said happened, and it's really weird. Unfortunately, you didn't make the DC to know everything. The only thing that you saw very much was you were coming out as your ship was going in. So that's it. But yeah, you guys get yourself corrected, and after a little bit of arguing and yelling and Tanish having a drink for about an hour as you guys shoot back towards the vault, docking time. Jean-Luc, make me a maneuvering check.
All right. That's going to be 23.
23? Okay, cool. You are coming in, and as you're about to dock, you notice that there's 2 red beams lighting up, aiming towards the ship, and 2 blaster shots come off. You easily come through it, and as you come down and land, it seems like they're not targeting you anymore. As you land, you're on the deck of the ship, or the flat area of like the holodock bay of this place. You do connect to a door that leads you inside because it's just all open space currently out on this deck. You need a spacesuit to traverse or go through the halls of the inside that's being pressured and cabinized. But you guys go to the door, it's not opening. It says access denied with a big red block on it.
I'm gonna kick it.
It is pretty hard.
Ow.
Would I be able to do a like kind of tinker with the door? I guess what I'm asking, can I use a technology check to try and kind of hack into it and get the door to open up?
Well, this is Tanish comes up with a tablet and comes over to the side and pops open, connecting it. She's like, sweetie, that's all fine and good, but we've been planning this for ages. And presses the button. Right, come this way.
Taking the fun out of
And
everything.
Also, don't touch anything. It's looking right at Manny, Wraith, and John.
Rafe touches the door.
Miss Kitty smacks his hand.
Rolls her eyes and continues walking.
I follow behind.
You see on this tablet that she has, she presses the button and it goes into the 3D mode. This vault is almost gold in nature, almost, or a copper, and it almost honestly kind of looks like the treasure planet globe, but without the circles on it. But it's got like lines and different like patterns in different segments that just go stretching all around. And she goes, "Now here we are." And it shows towards the bottom of the map, and you see it goes a labyrinth of a red line that stretches out through this complex until you see a little red bing. She goes ahead, swipes it, and all of your communiques get picked up on this signal. In case y'all get lost, this is what would be neat. Now, remember, there's things that don't want us here. From now, and she takes out her scanner and she scans each and every one of you individually. As long as you don't disturb anything, it'll read our biometrics as friendlies and personnel. Please don't fuck this up.
When you say disturb,
I mean, take without at least talking to me first. Everything here is either programmed as a trap. See, this isn't just a usual prison. It moves and shifts from town to town, allowing access to certain areas you might not be able to get to. It's more of a recreational, allowing the prisoners to move about, get the daily whatevers. I don't know. But either way, if you get caught, just keep your eye on the communicating. Keep your hands to yourself.
Try not to die.
That goes along with the prisoners. Once we get to, this is me blanking on the name. Here it is. Sorry, everybody. For Eloise Remier, the sister of Sebastian. Let's just meet up with Eloise. And yeah, if we get to the central levels, we may be able to get our hands on a few items. Of course, Papa's always willing to pay extra, but we need to make sure those areas are locked down. Otherwise, boom goes the dynamite. Now, as we were on our way.
Eyes on the prize, find a girl, get out. Sounds good.
I lean to Wraith. Is booms go the dynamite a bad thing?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a figure of speech, lovelies.
We don't know that. They might be
No, but
dynamite.
It is a figure. It's a saying. Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, but we don't know
I mean-
if there is actual dynamite here.
I mean,
I will go
we're-
out. So, Captain
We're not
Oka
supposed-
is with you, and Manny is back on the ship.
Where's Genesis?
Genesis also is on the ship.
can we Manny instead of the captain?
Sorry, Cap. Nothing personal. I mean, sure. I'm actually happy that all of you are actually doing your jobs for once. I mean, hell.
I mean,
I
some
haven't
of
even been
this-
given a job yet.
Oh, I've already got duties for you. You should have been looking on the roster. You've been on bathroom. Have you not been cleaning the bathrooms? No, we'll talk about this later.
Isn't
Man, he just
that
comes up with
your
this brand new laser
designated
cannon.
chore, Captain?
What'd you say?
I said, isn't that your designated chore, Captain, as we drew lots 2 weeks ago?
I'm gonna go have a cat nap. Bye. And the door just shuts as you guys step through.
well, at least we don't have to worry about him shooting someone in the knee.
You clean pipes for a person one time.
Actually, that was somebody else on our lovely team that shoots somebody in the knee. Miss Kitty.
Okay.
looks
It
at
was
John.
one
Okay.
time.
Okay, let me rephrase that. At least we don't have someone that'll freak out after someone says hi.
Yeah.
Okay. He Sebastian said he was about to search your ship. He said, hell no. Hell no, we must go. Dude shot the glass and y'all ran. After
Yes, but
Miss
you gotta
Kitty said, yes, we can do this. which
Again,
he has
she
an
had
ins-
all faith
You
in a
guys
certain
remember this.
somebody
You
who's
guys
not
have
with
insane
us.
stats. Imagine
Yeah.
what he has.
Yes, but from my point of view,
I
it sounded
saved
like
you
the
from
Captain Frost.
losing Genesis.
Yeah, I know, but Miss Kitty had all faith in Manny and hiding a
Because that would have
certain
been a big
somebody
plot
on the ship
twist
so
for
nobody
me
could find
for
it.
you guys not getting him.
And in my defense,
And-
this dude had very shootable kneecaps.
And in my defense, I wasn't there, so I don't know what really
You
going
were
In my
on.
there.
So
defense, I took out
No,
that
I was on
game
the ship.
mechanic, so there is no more critical damages like that anymore. So
Aww.
you got the one and only that came off of it.
I was not on the ship
But
at the time of that. But yeah.
continue, tangent aside. You guys are now door shut. Manny is now with you. Got his big arm cannon. He's like, I'm ready. And he switches it from the giant like single shot burst to a almost like a smaller, sleek cricket style Men in Black, like tiny finger gun.
DM, I got a
Oh,
question.
this baby is brand new.
I make my one of my appendages into a gun shape and says, "So's this one."
Nice.
DM, I got a question. Can I still communicate with the ship?
Yeah.
Miss Kitty is going to send a comm link to Genesis and the captain, telling them, please be on your toes. There are very big hostiles here, and they will go after the ship first, so there's no escape. Keep that in mind, please. Because logically, if this is a prison, they'll get rid of the escape route first and trap everybody inside the prison, so there's no way to get out. So, be in a safe distance until I yell. Okay? Okay, bye.
Right.
That's what the captain
You send
actually
that
got
message
and
off.
listened.
Sorry, responding to shenanigans. Y'all begin to take off. Everybody, please make me a stealth check.
I should be
No.
good at these.
24.
I'm not good at
Also
these. I got a
24.
10. Plus a talisman. 10 plus a talisman. Give me a second. Talisman's a d4.
21.
Okay, 13.
Also 24 from Wraith. Wraith. Give Zeph me.
Okay. As of right now, you guys are keeping to yourselves, staying quiet, and not diverging. Go through, I'd say, probably like 4 to 5 hallways. Everybody here, make a perception.
18.
7.
17.
22.
Nat 20 for a 29.
22.
Okay.
Let's not
So you guys
cracked
are
in
going
any way.
down one by one. All of you can't help but look at the rooms that go through side by side. Doors are not shut. It is a glowing force field that are on some prisoners, some objects, some things entirely unknown. Starting from the top. Arj, you watching everybody looking around, being that you rolled yourself a 7, you don't seem to notice too much, except for the obvious things that I've already listed. But more so, you see that there's like a room that's filled with this black ooze that's sprouting out in different directions, and like the fungus that in real life, the yellow fungus that like expands and then brings itself and does that, you're seeing that, but in like this black ooze. Make an intelligence check.
Venom.
I was thinking.
I got an 8.
He's got to be
That was a save.
distant cousin. Oh,
Is it had a force field in front of it too, or no?
you rolled a saving throw. You need to roll an intelligence check. Unless it's still the same modifier, then that's fine.
It's the same
What's
modifier.
your intelligence? Okay, then that's fine.
14.
We're just okay. Yeah, you got to think this has got to be like a distant cousin of yours. Ooze for ooze, man.
Awful odd of that thing.
It splats right in front of you.
Oh. How rude. And I'm going to take a step back.
It begins to form out, and you see the blue spots that surround your face. It does the same with red.
Oh.
And it looks almost like it's looking at you now. And it comes down into a form much smaller than yours. And just kind of looks up and just... And you hear, hello?
Hello. Hello, youngling. I'm assuming it's a youngling given size.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing here?
We are taking a trip through these halls. What are you doing here?
I don't know. I've been here for a long time. I'm just
And he holds up what looks like to be this, it's got like, it's a canvas, and he's run his black, like, gooey ooze over it, and it's left like this black secretion, and he's making like, there's one that looks like a very weird panda with like several other arms and like 2 heads.
Very artistic. You've been here a long time, you say?
Yeah.
Where are you from, young one?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Are we seeing this?
Yeah, everybody is all we're about to do a scene by scene, but everybody's looking at each other. You're all looking at like other things, but you're currently going to be doing this is all simultaneously happening.
Okay.
You can do something after this is done, after I've segmented everybody's. Like you can be like, okay, I notice already in that black is just note that, but as of right now, it's you can't literally interject during this. None of yours can be interjected. As it just looks at you, it's like, are you gonna let me go?
I don't know if I have that power, but I think you can definitely tag along so we can find out.
Oh, okay. How do I get out? I can't. I've tried a lot.
Do
I look
hear-
around, but I'm assuming I don't understand. Being the perception, I assume that I did not see anything that looks like it would let him out.
Dear Lord.
Okay, make me an investigation.
Let's find out.
We're in danger.
We're all in
All right.
danger.
4.
You do not understand how any of this stuff works. The last time that you said anything, or anybody said anything about opening doors or getting things, Tinish was like, "Will you talk to me?" So unfortunately, you don't have the capability or the knowledge on how to open this door. It's not like the ships. Seems like there's passcodes and different buttons, and you press a couple and you get a couple wrong, right? And you see like you press the wrong sequence and like this lightning bolt comes out inside, completely misses the thing inside, but still you see you're like, I should not press buttons.
I don't know if I don't know if I can let you out.
All right, we'll come back to you in a moment. Next on the list is Jean-Luc. You're passing yours, and you like all of you are stopping at a door, and as you look over, you see this creature, big bulging eyes. It moves with two long antenna-like on the eyes, with a big slimy back body, and it has these two long arms as it's looking at you with these giant humanoid teeth. It almost looks like a giant yellow slugs with muscular arms and giant eyes that come through. No shell, so it's just like fat and goopy. Imagine Jawa, or like the Jawa family, just like those big, or the Hutt family. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just imagine like one of those, but
Mm.
more articulate with like long eyes and really thick teeth. Like the front two teeth are probably like 2.5, 3 inches long on either side.
Mm.
Like capped at the bottom too, so they're like human teeth. Like, but like multiple rows.
I'm just gonna look by. It's like, poor ugly fella. Keep walking.
It slithers up and goes, ha, ha, ha.
No thanks. You're not my type.
Oh, oh.
And you feel this force being pushed in your mind, and you go,
Hello, good sir. I would be ever so grateful if you would be press the button over there and release me from my own demise. Yes.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm a tourist. Yeah, I can't help you out on that.
Please, please, good sir. Please, I will make you rich.
Can I have some more?
Well, You know what? You seem like a really sweet creature, and since you put it that way, just keep walking.
You get too far and the connection breaks as we continue to move on. Vila, I'm going to come back and end with you.
Okay.
Miss Kitty, you come up to a very small horde, like this. It's like in the wall. It goes from like these big open spaces with the force field, and then these small individual cages that come down in all of those. And as you look around, see a few rare creatures that you know has been like very much to your planet. They are very endangered and very rare. There is one of almost looks like a 8-winged hummingbird, and it's the size of like a crow. And you see various ton bears, which are full-size bears that are 2 inches long. They're like mice almost. And yeah, no, you've seen like a whole bunch of your planet's indigenous species on here, and you go and you look, and as you go to see around, there's not just animals, but someone you know behind a wall.
Wait. She's kind of staring at it, a little disbelief for a second, and she takes a step closer, looking at the creatures and then kind of studying the person that she knows. Who is this person that I know? DM.
He has not noticed you. Long, big, like I am the Lorax fucking much big whiskery face. You know him as your father's head general. I named him. We'll just call him Thunder. Thundar.
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 She kind of squints a little bit and just stares at him. I know that face. Can I touch the force field? Does it hurt me when I touch it?
Nope, it just bounces your hand off. You can feel it like repelling like a bat, like magnets hitting.
She kind of just presses against it a little bit, and then she's squinting. And then, you know what? She kind of knocks on it. I'm going, Unky Dardar?
Holy shit! And he runs over and touches the force field, and you see him get blasted back by 10 feet. Ah, shit! Ow! What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? The last time I saw you was at my graduation.
Kind of lost the vessel. Kind of lost your father's vessel and the crew, and they're all here. I think everyone's here. I don't know. We got taken. A bad deal went down. It was signed off. It said your father signed off on it, and everything was all right. And then the GBB came by and took a whole bunch of people. And
You said
are
General
you
Thundar?
going to be getting out? You can call him General Thunder if you would like. Thundar. Technically Thundur, but I'm saying Dar.
Thundar sounds better.
Thundar.
Thundar. She kind of turns and looks at everybody a little bit, and then she kind of looks at him. I'm kind of in the middle of a very obscure rescue mission. Oof, I feel crazy.
Perfect.
the-
You must have heard about me then. I'm wonderful. Your father sent for me.
No,
I love it.
no,
This is
I
a
didn't
rescue
even
mission for me.
no, Unky. It isn't. Unfortunately, I didn't even
Your father
know
would
you
have
went
definitely gone
missing.
for me.
She kind of looks at him solemnly, a little bit, a little hurt, a little scared, a whole bunch of mixed emotions she's trying to hide a little bit, and she just kind of looks at him, just says it. Papa's dying, Unky.
No, that can't be. I just left. What? Not to.
It's
And you see
it's
that he's wearing a collar, and as he tries to think hard, you see it begin to ding, 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 and you see these blue vials are injected into him, and he just what was that doing? Then he goes to go sit down, and he sees, he goes, my God, Kitty.
oh, sweet stars above. No. Hi, Unky Dar Dar.
And we'll save for as much as you would like to go through the thing, the moments that you have another vial goes, you have to restart back up. We'll say that this is something that we'll come back to. I will note that it's right now, you do know you can't do anything right now, but talk to Tanish. Again, we're moving on because all these things are happening simultaneously. We can resolve everything that just happened once we get done with the sequences. Next up is Wraith. Wraith, buddy. You walk up to this door, right? Don't know anything that's happening. You see creatures of different varieties. You know, some menacing, some look extremely innocent, young. Like the reasoning behind why these people are being kept here, in the path of destruction that this vault is about to get into, is staggering. And you're here for one person. Something in your blood kind of boils, and finally you get down to the last one. And there's something about the last guy, something that seems like deja vu. You don't know this man. He looks at you with no recognition.
Hmm. I'll knock on the cage.
Boom, boom,
Completely
boom, boom.
black room with only the light silhouetted down. You can only see the boots of the feet, and a bit of a hat that comes down over his face as he flicks it up, and you can see what looks like to be a solid blue eye, mechanical in nature, is another is glistening, and you can see um, just a human man. Looks at you. Make an insight check.
Let's see. 10.
10. There's nothing really to assess since nothing has been said, but the look that you get from him, it feels familiar in nature. Um, he's looking at you with his hands crossed, and he goes, "What do you want?"
I think I know you from somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out where.
actually starts to pay attention to you. Stands up. You see what looks like to be half of his body from the side of his face all the way down from the right hand side, all the way down his abdomen. His arm and right leg look like they've been mechanicalized, but the rest of the other body still looks to be normal. He sees clinking and clanking, puts his regular arm up, and he goes, gets adjusting. You know, sorry, you no good, 2-bit rotten son of a bitch.
Maybe I was wrong.
Ew.
It's been a long fucking time, man. Long time.
Do you owe me money or something?
You owe me half of my fucking life, you arrogant little shit.
I mean, at least you got the other half.
You blast back 10 feet as something is, oh shit. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Just the little for right after you said that was just so delightful. Oh my god.
Oh, saving throw. 7.
Good.
Damn it.
Rafe, you see this guy fly back, and he lands halfway, and he's laying sideways on his human half. And as he does, a wave comes over you. But not just over you, over the entire facility. Wraith, please roll me a d20.
God damn it.
Before you roll, odds or evens, sir.
And I'm not
Evens.
Evens. Please roll me a d20.
Well, shit.
All of you are standing in the hallway. Wraith just is talking to this guy. You can all hear like each other's conversations if you choose to talk to somebody or whatever. But Wraith all of a sudden, what the heck? Is gone.
I couldn't counterspell that, could I?
It is not a spell.
Oh. Boy, what did you Dundar
Wraith,
do?
you see him go. Going, flickering in and out of reality. Wraith, you find yourself on a beautiful asteroid city planet. Flourishing. You're with the crew. Seems oddly familiar, but you can't put your finger on it. We're all here, and Captain Oka is there. We're running. Door shut. Team separated. And you come back. The last thing that you saw was a Leowin-shaped figure as glass explodes from the inside.
First off, I didn't touch anything. Were we in any spot that something exploded, Miss Kitty, in like the last couple of years? I mean, bigger than normal.
Wait, say that again. I didn't hear you.
Have we been in a spot where, like a nice green city where we cause something to explode and yeah.
DM, have we been in a nice green city on an asteroid somewhere? Do I need to roll something?
From what he's described, no, not. You guys have dealt with the IG-66 bombs, but that's it.
She kind of looks at him for a moment.
um,
Like he's got like 5 heads, and she just has no clue what he's talking about. Just going, honey. As the youngins
Like I
say,
said,
what?
we'll resolve this in a minute. You guys are talking about that, and that's where we'll pick back up. But we come back to Miss Vila as you are walking through, and you see what looks like to be a pod, or similar, and interesting and relatable looking type of pod. It almost looks like a grow chamber. Can't see what's inside. It has a kind of dark, watery type substance. You can see that there's a creature inside, but it's not awake. It's not responding currently.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna get my face up against this and be like, "Can I see?" Roll the fucking trigger. Can I see any sort of insignia on this, presumably growth chamber, or like any sort of anything
Yep,
at all?
it says GBB.
What? Okay, that's worrying. Why do they have one? I'm gonna try and like press my face against the wall to see if I can see what's in that thing.
Make a perception check. Actually, investigation. You're actively searching, not just offhand looking.
Okay. That'd be a nat 20 for 30.
It looks like a human or humanoid. You can't tell anything, although with a nat 20, I know what you're going for. It's not who you think it is.
Okay.
But it's also not who you think it is. With a nat 20, with all the facial features and everything, elven man, mid 30s, it would look like possibly. No other really distinct features, as his head is bobbed down currently, but you can tell he's about 6'10", not 6'10", like 6'2", about like my height. He's frozen me. I've implemented Tim in the game.
Well, then we've got to get this person out then, because they're incredibly hot. Anyway.
Priorities.
I know what I'm about. And it's about my partner. I don't like that the GBB has this. Well, technically,
there is something with a natural 20 that you do know.
yes.
There is a Vila pack in there.
I'm sorry.
Like,
what
not-
the fuck now?
Not like genetics to make a Vila. It looks like there was something gone astray, and like the packs that they give you is like something that would go on your uniform. You see number 21.
Ooh. Past life boyfriend.
Okay, I see why you picked that one. Fuck. Okay. How do I destroy this? This is Vila saying this out loud. How do I destroy what's in this cell?
As you start saying that, you hear Wraith and Miss Kitty having a full-blown conversation as Jean-Luc is kind of just giving the bird to this fucking creature.
Tanish? Tanish?
He is.
How do I destroy this?
I mean, that would cause a stir, honey. I think that would be best if.
No, it's got stuff that it shouldn't have.
Can we do it on our way out? We're a bit of a time crunch.
Not to mention, this
She
place is
gets
about to
to-
be up in smoke anyway.
If she gets to destroy something, I want to save something that should not be here.
I made a friend.
Everybody, know what you want to do, and we're coming back. We'll see what we have time for. God, it's like dealing with children. She keeps going on further.
I'm gonna roll a d10. If I roll an odd number, I'm gonna smack the button board next to the cell that I want to destroy the thing on. I don't care what it fucking does. I'm just rolling to determine, because I don't know which way Vila would go, so I'm just rolling a d10 to find out if she's gonna try and smack that thing or not. Just
smack that.
try.
Smack that. Give me some more.
I said odd she would smack it, didn't I?
You
Yes.
did.
Okay, even she doesn't smack it, but she really fucking looks like she wants to. I'm gonna come back and break this because it's got me stuff in it, and I don't like that.
This kind of looks like me too.
And they think I'm the wild card here.
I didn't
didn't
smack
take-
it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry,
Going-
there's extinct creatures from my planet in a prison cell, along with a missing general from my planet.
Am I the only
So-
person that didn't make a friend with one of the folks in the cage?
Well, to be fair, I want to kill the thing, so we're not really friends.
This guy knows me, but I think he owes me money. But I don't
wonder
trust
if
him, so I'm
John
gonna
Luke
leave
owes
him
him
right
money.
here.
We'll talk
If you
about it when
let
we
me
get back
out of
through.
this fucking cage, Wraith, I'm not only going to try and kill you, but I'm going to kill every last one of your friends.
Okay, we're
You
not letting that guy out.
Fuck me.
All
Grace,
I'm
I don't
hearing
think
is
you're
blah,
friends
blah,
With
blah.
them
Remember-
DNA everywhere.
How
All
do
I'm
you not
hearing is-
remember?
I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. It's me.
It was 3 years ago, Wraith.
Look, you're a lot less important than breakfast.
Sorry. I'm sorry. No.
Five years.
Yes. No.
No.
Much further than that. It's been about a decade. You don't
Miss-
remember any of this. And a decade ago, you would have been a young lad. Like, you're in your 30s or 20, like, right? 30s?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So you would have been, like, in your early 20s or something like that at the time.
Your breakfast backstory. So just to give you
I
a
wanna
little
just say,
clarification. This kid kind of looks
Huh?
at Wraith's little older friend. Even though this may not help, this man has no recollection of what happened to him 5 years ago or anything past that. So you're going to be yelling at a dead horse.
Looks at you.
Looks at him.
Looks at the rest of you. Oh shit. You know, I'll just stay here. Yeah, that's it's all right. Thank you. And he just turns around and he just looks back and goes, "What the fuck?"
Since he said that, I'm probably gonna come back and either shoot or talk to you later. Let's go.
But my slime friend.
Your slime friend looks evil.
That's racist. We have many different colors on our planet.
That's not why I think they look evil.
I'm looking down at the small slime that is smaller than I am.
Technically, isn't that alienist?
It is
you're
alienist.
an alienist.
I mean, that's coming from the most
Speciesist?
accepting person.
Miss
Yeah.
Fee described it as racism when she explained it to me.
Do you want me to peer into its mind and see if it's actually twisted and tainted or not, just to make you all
You
feel
all
better?
hear Tanish just, let's move, y'all. It's this way. We have quite a bit to cover.
Following Tinish, but I got like 112 feet of doing this. I'm just gonna connect
As
my
you
mind
guys
with
are all going through and hearing that, you hear slight coming down the halls.
I would like to hide.
I would like to dance because that sounds fun.
I would like to know what
Felix
Manny
starts
did while we were looking
dancing.
at stuff.
Oh, Manny actually was he was actually standing over by what looks like to be this small little window, and inside what looks like to be these small metal-like creatures that are moving simultaneously in on each other as it's going around. And he's like hypnotized by it.
Friend, you all right?
That's Manny. Manny, honey. We need to go.
Okay. All right, so you guys all continue on going through. You go into this large section, and it looks like as you guys go into this area, it continues onto a platform over an open waterway. Black and bluish, murky, dark water underneath. Light you can see from the bottom. The rock from the center platform that goes like, imagine like a giant circular rock that comes right to the base of the water, and they put a platform on top of that to where they can do work and stuff. And you guys get to here. What do you guys want to do?
There's nobody else around. It's just us.
Yep.
There's like no workers
You do.
or anything.
You hear like foot stomps echoing through the halls in certain areas. You guys got away from whatever was coming your way the last time. You don't currently hear anything right now.
Is there a door out there amongst the water or along the way somewhere?
On the opposite side, so basically it's like a long walkway down with a giant circular bit in the middle, and on the opposite side is another door.
Detect magic.
Not even a door, it's just like an open area. Detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay. You are standing in. Detect magic also works in the same way as you detect mechanical magic. Does that make sense? Because mech and magic are the same, and like science and magic, one is the same type of situation. And you look down, and with your detect magic, you're getting a strong, powerful energy blinding you from the base of this thing.
Mhm.
You see it. You must be in like the main engine area of this thing currently right now, and what you are standing above is a magical nuclear reactor.
And can I touch it? Is it like something that we can go over and touch?
Yeah.
Or get
Yeah, the
to?
water's just right there. Yeah, the water's just right there. Want to touch it?
I'm gonna jump into the water.
Is the rate, is it the water slowly radiating of said magic as well?
So I want to be very clear. When I mean radiating, I mean actual radiation, like
Okay, yeah.
like plutonium
no.
level radiation nuclear reactor,
Well, no. What I'm
but
asking
magical.
is there a way for us to, is there like something that's keeping us from the disc thing and the water? Are we like on a
No, I just
no?
said it's a straight platform. It goes
Mhm.
to a giant circular bit where it's. Hold on, let me. The
Yeah,
best
I
way I
need a
can do
visual
this.
because my brain is just like drawing a big old goose egg. Okay, it looks something like that. And is there a center to it or no?
It's like the center of a Pokeball.
Okay. How far away is that?
It's probably like 30 feet.
I kind of want to turn it off.
Vila is gonna go put her foot in the water.
Miss Kitty instantly grabs that Vela. No.
Okay.
Or otherwise we'll
You
be
put your foot
frog's
in the
legs making
water.
her.
So here we go. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please, Vila.
Oh my god. It makes sense with the cat. 'Cause cat wants to touch everything.
18.
Okay, thank God.
18. Okay. So you are immune to being poisoned, but this is not poison.
But it's radiation
Um,
poisoning doesn't count.
No, because that would have been the lingering after effects that she's now immune to. But this is the initial damage that she's now taking as she completely loses a foot as it disintegrates. It does cauterize.
I would like to
Too late.
I would like to point out that Vila wears her spacesuit makes her a full foot taller, and that's because she's kind of on stilts. So would she just lose the stilt because she's putting the foot of her suit in?
You lose your suit. So
Okay.
remember that you have to rehydrate yourself every. No, it's actually once for an hour. So I mean, you were just doing that, so you're good for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Just note that you can't touch anyone or anything, or have other people touch you.
Well, fuck. She's
I got a
gonna
question.
break off the other leg because obviously
It doesn't even, like, you watch as your suit goes in and there's nothing left. It just like melts it completely like acid.
Don't touch that.
I was going to tell you that not to touch it, but you wet before I could even say it, honey. Dim, I got a question. I'm still wearing the bracelets that I got from the ooze planet. Since we now have a oozy baby, sweet baby boy and whatnot, and Miss Kitty does not want to get oozified every time she gets touched by sweet baby child, does that also repel sweet baby froggy's poisonous mucus?
No. That was just solely for the purpose of,
It's only
not
sweet baby
getting
boy and only
oozed on.
sweet baby boy. Okay.
Okay, so
Yes,
she's
because
lost.
he missed the generational time skip where everybody else was able to keep their cylindrical. He still secretes a little bit.
He still oozes.
So having lost one of the legs of her suit, she hops down, breaks the other leg off, so she's back to her 4-footness instead of the 5 foot something she normally makes herself, and is just walking around barefoot now.
Her heels broke.
I'm gonna keep this leg in case I need to dip it in anything else, okay?
Her heels broke.
How am I the least trusted person in the crew, yet I'm being the most responsible?
Wraith, if I die, I don't die.
But don't you though? A little bit.
I'm a little bit, but it like depending on how I die, it can take anywhere from like 24 hours to a week for me to come back. So it's like,
Okay.
I die a bit inside.
Oh, sweet baby child.
you okay? Do
No,
we need
baby.
to?
Man, I'm gonna walk just like, okay.
Is there since I have this up for like 10 minutes, and I'm following the nucleus and whatnot, does it branch out anywhere, or it's branching out everywhere?
The what?
The nuclear reactor, is there like a main
Okay,
light?
a nuclear reactor is just a straight up and down thing.
Yeah,
So it's just in the water.
it's just in the
So you
water.
think that this whole room is just meant to contain everything.
Okay. There's like no windows or anything like that, like a power room or something, or no?
Nope, it looks like it just goes straight up.
Just goes straight up. Okay.
Seeing the melting boot, I don't want to be here anymore, and I'm going to keep walking.
I'm
gonna
just
be like falling right next to Archie.
I'm gonna
Nope.
hold on to Wraith and whatnot because I'm semi-blind at the moment because I'm doing the magic thing, and I'm just as soon as we get out, do I see any more magic anywhere?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Holds on
Alright.
to Wraith Jean-Luc's shirt. Miss Kitty's blind for a couple of minutes.
Vila is
As she's
using
just
her
rubbing her eyes.
Vila is using her stilt foot as like a walking cane.
I'm apparently the seeing eye himbo. Let's go.
Alrighty. You guys
We're all gonna
continue
die.
on.
Doing okay.
You guys all continue on. As you do, I would like everybody please to roll me a d10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good old 8.
Roll for potential. Okay. So you guys are going through. Tinish. Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Is she?
So that's 3 8s and a 9, was it? And a 4.
What?
And a 1.
Wait, who did the 1?
And a partridge in a
Wraith
pear
in a
tree.
pear.
I thought Wraith got 8.
Oh,
Got it 8. There was no one.
I'm just gonna put my number in the chat.
Okay. As you guys are all going through, begin to move on. Tinish, Vila, Arjwar are leading the group. Following behind with Miss Kitty, Rafe, Jean-Luc, and Manny. As you guys go into a little bit further, doors shut, separating the two groups. The 4 and the 3 of you. Right? I believe
Again,
got
I
that
didn't
right.
touch anything.
I didn't do it. I'm in the middle.
You hear Tanish from the other side scream out, just for those who are on the opposite side. Don't worry, dears. Here, follow this path. And she plots a course for you guys as it goes. We knew this may happen. Just remember, we'll meet back over at Eloine's holding sail. We should meet up in a little bit. Just follow the route, and you all see on your comms that you're able to map out a way to get through. But Tanish, Vila, Arjwar, you guys are on that side. And she looks at the two of you and goes, well, I seem to have been stuck with the two of you. Let's go.
Stuck with the two of us like we aren't the best of the group.
Before we get separated, Miss Kitty will connect her
Arjwar's
mind.
rather wary after seeing that door shut. And
Yeah,
just...
Miss Kitty is going to connect her mind to Argy. Remember, we keep each other safe, despite a certain somebody maybe trying to backstab us later as we get the person, but we all get out of here alive, okay? We'll see you soon.
I'll be thinking, alive is not the problem. I do worry about where this one is going. And just send a mental
can't leave without our ship.
As far as we know.
As far as we know. Just keep an eye on her the best you can. And relay the message to Vela. Okay? See you soon, sweet baby child. And then Miss Kitty looks at her party. All right, boys.
Can you see yet?
Who's that talking? As she kind of goes up to hit Ray's face and mushes it a little bit. There's that hefty.
It's not dark. You guys can see each other.
Remind me to add some catnip to your next meal.
Wrong kind of catnip, honey.
Oh, no. See, I've ruled it that catnip in my world is like weed for cats, specifically and only. But it does the opposite effect. So it's like you get to smoke cocaine, but it's not crack.
Oh, God, no, please.
It's natural.
It's natural.
I would just love to see Miss Kitty wide-eyed, claws out on like a post. What the fuck did you just say to me? How much the fuck?
It means
next protocol, Rafe is definitely gonna go get some catnip.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Please no.
Okay. You guys head off and continue. I'd like everybody to please roll me a stealth check. The people that are with Tanish are getting advantage.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
16?
24.
25.
9.
With advantage?
With advantage.
I was gonna give you a bardic inspiration. I really fucking need to.
14.
Did you get a 1?
At one point I think I did, yeah.
Oh.
So with this,
I have a high stealth, but my rolls have been
14,
shit.
16, 25,
No,
and
I
then he
gotta...
got himself.
Let's stop taking all our good luck.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna say Team A is Tanish, Arjwar, and Vila. Team B is Miss Kitty, John Luke, Rafe, and Manny. Manny just rolled very high, so you guys' group ended up being good. Tanish rolled a 34. So with even your low, it still averaged out to be a low 20. So it's all good.
Complaining about my rolls. Look at fucking Tanisha's. Jesus Christ.
Well, I rolled a 19 on it, and she has a really high mod, so it's all good from there. So she also has a map, so she got advantage and everything. So either way, you guys go through. Avoid certain footsteps when it needs to. You continue on. For Team B, with Miss Kitty and the gang, you go into this giant dock room area. Looks like a cargo bay of sorts, one of many possibly here. I appear behind today. You guys go into this cargo bay, and yeah, you have your free range to do what you wish there. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Still no workers? Like, is there like
No.
escape pods or anything? Nothing?
You've seen robots and like kind of like droids that go around keeping up slight maintenance, but I mean, for the most part, this place is pretty self-sufficient. All the places that have like people inside of them look like they have some type of food replicator inside. And they never go hungry. Always have food. It's just deprived of like physical contact and all that. Just like it's It's not solitary isolation, but it's still isolation nonetheless.
I would not want to
Are there
come to
any-
this place ever.
Hey, it wasn't my decision to come here. It was that guy's choice.
It takes a target off our back. We get a paycheck, and it makes good on an old debt. I didn't want to be here.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Just
poke
happened
about
to-
any crates.
Just happened to come
Plenty
across
of
one of
crates.
your mini.
Multiple different crates. Not all GBB. Many of them are different places, different symbols. The first one that you come up to is it says GGG on it, and it has a picture of a lovely old humanoid woman with white hair, and she's holding up what looks like to be this orange-looking thing, and circular. She's
Granny's Galactic Gumballs.
This is the Galactic Granny Guild
Wasn't too
mint
far.
specialty cookies.
I was gonna say, can I run a
The
history
one
check?
that she's holding up is the peanut butter.
Do I smell peanut butter?
Can I roll a history check?
Oh, for sure. This crate, like, you just kind of plethora of different smells, coconut chocolates, different mint and chocolates. There's a lot of chocolate variations here.
I could just
Particularly
feel
my favorite, which
fangs
is
decaying.
underrated, the shortbreads.
Ooh, snickerdoodle. Reaches in.
I
love
prefer
you.
lemon myself.
Yeah. It's got to be
You
a
just
specific
Miss
one then,
Kitty
because
halfway into the
sometimes it's too
digging.
tart.
Are there any crates that
Yeah.
have a Thieves logo? I mean, Thieves Guild logo hidden across it.
Make me a perception check. Investigation, please.
20.
Okay. Second. As I get something up. You do see there's a few crates. Definitely have hidden messages on them, but it definitely says the thief, like a thieves guild type. Different types of thieves guilds too, like multiple different ones. Let's see here.
I know which ones I want to open up.
There is one specific box in particular that is metal, adamantine in nature, with a gold filigree around it that says, "What are your languages? Do you know Halfling?"
Wait a second.
Because it's like a relatively like up to your like halfway up your shin, like right below the knee, and it's not very big, but it's very ornate.
Yes, I know halfling.
You know halfway? Okay.
Yeah.
For if you try, fingers will lose, or fingers will lose. But if quick enough, may get my loot.
I definitely want to open that one.
Oh dear lord.
All right. How do you approach it?
Carefully.
Can I?
You do
is there-
notice that there are 4 circles on the front of them, all open. You can see into them.
I would like to peek in and see if I can see any trap.
It had a riddle. Make me a intelligence check. I think this is like the first time Wraith is going to roll a stat that's under a 10.
Yeah, right.
That is a 15.
A 15. No noticeable traps, but in the words itself, it did say you may lose fingers. And you notice 4 holes, 4 fingers.
I want to push where the thumb would be.
No thumb. It fingers. Thumb is not
I
a
know.
finger.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I will put my hand.
You stick your thumb in?
No, knuckles against the thing and put where the thumb would be in case there's like a sensor plate thing.
So you just put your thumb on the side.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing
Nothing happens.
I mean, you're not putting it in anything. You're not doing anything except putting it onto the chest at this point, right next to where, like, you put like your knuckles up to the holes and then put your thumb there. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Hey, John Luke, can you come over here and help?
While this is going on, Miss Kitty is fully in the crate now.
Yep.
Eating cookies.
You end up going through, and Miss Kitty, you find inside of the box that you had, it looks like these boxes were limited editions. And as you like went to go eat, you find what looks like to be this very thin glass data crystal with a little bottom part. And as you pull it out, it goes,
Well, congratulations, youngling or older person of nature. I would like to invite you to the Galactic Grannies Guild walkthrough of our big facilities of our cookie implant. So if you want to come, you're man down.
So I got
And
the
it's
golden
like-
ticket.
and it goes through like this really long spiel of like, well, here, Galactic Grandico is not responsible for any injury. Says you could, and as it just keeps going up and up and up and up, it just goes, do you accept? Boom, big green button here.
Munching
yes.
on Snickerdoodle Fishy hits yes. I know what we're doing after this.
Please give us your name.
Types in ridiculously long name, aka Miss Kitty, Mystic Extraordinaire.
You put all of your detailed information, boom, boom. In the crate. You see that it has a tablet in it, and you already see that the first thing that comes up is your name registered onto the tablet.
Do I see any? Huh. Do I see any other names on this tablet?
It was blank.
Puts that in purse. shoves more cookies in purse.
Awesome. Yeah, you get a few more
Crawls out.
boxes.
You
Let's
see
say.
cookie crumbs on her whiskers and all that. She is not ashamed at all. This is stress eating right now because what they're doing is really super stressful. Anybody want a snack?
You all right?
Oh, I wish I had some tea. Sweet tea would, nice cold iced tea would go with this. Well,
All right. And what is Jean-Luc looking at in here, if anything,
I guess I'm just.
or would he want to?
Peer pressure. Everyone else is looking at see any with familiar insignia of either.
Investigation check.
Yeah.
Can you owe a box money?
with Jean-Luc, I wouldn't be surprised.
15.
Yeah, actually, there is something here. 1 second. You see something very familiar, very nostalgic, very beat up, very shot about, currently in pieces. 1 second. Where is it? You see the last chance. Broken in front of you. Your first ship ever had. Your baby. But also the one that was found by Papa. You notice a few crates from him. There she is in all of her beaten up glory. There is something that was always particular to save was the pulsar engine, the one that was able to do double light speed.
Wow. So like this is like the actual ship, not just a crate with like some kind of insignia. This is the ship.
It has Papa's insignia. It looks like a raid happened, and this is where they're storing all the stuff that was taken, you know? There's also another thing. An old crate, metal box. You know it from the ship. It actually was an old crate of your stuff.
I'm assuming I'd still remember the combination lock. It'd be something simple, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that.
Exactly right. And you open it up, and the contents inside go a picture of you as a child. With the picture has been burned up to a point. You're holding on to the leg of your mom. Can't really see the rest of the picture. Go through some more albums of you growing up, personal belongings. But make an investigation check.
Oh no! Don't tell me that's in that one. That's in that one.
You forgot about this crate for so long. Nothing comes to mind, but it has a whole bunch of personal belongings in it. You can leave it or take it however you wish, but it is a bit of a not a look. It's like a tote, so you kind of have to like carry it.
I just take the half-burnt picture with baby Jean-Luc holding his mom's leg, put it in my pocket, and keep going.
Okay. Now, for fun interaction, we're going to cut back to when you were on the last chance. You're in your room and you're cutting over to opening the chest. You pull out a ledger and you remember that you had at least 59,000 credits on a disc that was inside of there, and a couple other expensive belongings that was behind the shelf of this case. You go and you put it up and you snap it forward. We smash cut to this scene. It's like, yeah, this was a good time. So you shut the case and continue on rolling a nat one and completely forgetting at least 60,000 credits worth of stuff for you.
Beautiful.
I also like narrating like Alicia Iyengar said, like the knowing of not knowing is horrible and dreadful, and it's amazing. So yeah, we continue on. Heading over to group A. You guys walk over, and she goes, "Now, what we may see through these doors may be a bit gruesome. I do apologize. There's no other way. TBB does experiments and whatnot, and he opens the door, and it's a long corridor hallway with these glass doors, and the lights are currently off inside until you go in. We'll leave out the horrific nature and scene that you see inside of experimenting on different types of aliens with different other aliens and seeing what would work. It's a horrific and torturistic type of scene.
Are there any ground?
There is a type of like polywad, like a grungish creature, like a bullfrog type version of you. But it doesn't seem like it's nothing here. It seems like this place has been abandoned, like for all intents and purposes. Like you can see, like decayingness has already gone past that point, and everything has long passed until you're about halfway in the middle. The ones that are chained up that are halfway dead just start moving. Tanish goes and puts up her scanner, and it registers undead on all the creatures. Working with necromancy or techno-necromancy in a way. Technomancy?
Technomancy.
Yeah.
Sounds like a rave dance.
I don't have a way to put them to sleep.
At this point,
there is, without rolling, a big shiny red button.
Tanisha, you gonna be mad at me if I press the big shiny red button?
She looks it over and goes, "I wouldn't be."
Okay. They don't deserve this.
You go ahead and press the button, and this soft, glowing, radiant mist begins to flood the room. Softly stop moving.
I'm gonna destroy the GBB. I'm gonna fuck up their shit.
So am I.
I will note the GBB is like space Nazis. They are like space Nazis.
I'm gonna fucking.
We don't work for them anymore.
And that's not even intended. It's just like overall, like the manner and tone of how they present themselves. I just now realized space Nazis, and I apologize for being insensitive. Soon they will be gone because they are not the big bad. Hey. This has been talked about to the players. It's fine. This is always going to be an intro arc. This Planetscape is much bigger than just the 7 of you in a tiny ship.
Going to murder a business bureau, that's all. Then moving on to bigger and better things.
I think everybody wants to stick it to the government. This is
Fight the power, man.
Yeah, fight the power. Yeah, you guys continue on to the next room. Less morbid than the last. More hallways, more stairs.
So many
And there's
stairs.
a moment where you get to an area and it's these creatures. Different, non-corporeal forms of energy almost. Cosmic in nature. Trapped.
Are they speaking or is there anything audible?
One is formed of, imagine, you know the lightning globe that you put your fingers on and they all start forming? Imagine that, but the central point is like just, and it's hitting the force field and these low levels of red electricity. It doesn't seem angry as being that a red color, because the brightest would be a white being the most hurtful. Seems like this low level, you can even feel a little bit of like a hum.
Does it seem like that hum might be some sort of language?
It is a smart deduction, possibly. It is never, as a player and as a character, having whatever sounds or any type of physical responses from someone could be interpreted as a language. And Vila absolutely knows that this most likely is how they communicate.
Okay, would I be able to cast comprehend languages on myself and be able to understand what they're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. You cast comprehend languages, but for all fun purposes and effects, you go ahead and put your hands on it as the electricity goes and touches you, and you're doing the whole as it's moving around, because not only is it talking, but it's movement as it's like moving your hands as you get this interpretation. It just wants to be free. It's been soaring the galaxy for millennia, and it just wishes to go back to doing what it was doing. You also get a sense that these are structural to the universe. Having them here must have some type of effect that is happening. You don't know. You just get the feeling that it is sensing things are wrong. I am not supposed to be here.
If you were to be freed, would you negatively affect the lives of those that are out there already?
You get back nothing negative without positive.
Okay, will anyone die if you get out? Because of you getting out, will anyone die?
You don't get a response. It doesn't seem malicious in the way it's answering. You can make an insight check.
Okay.
And I'll say because of comprehend languages, you can roll with advantage.
Oh, fuck yeah, because that was only a 15. 18.
Okay. You don't feel fear. It doesn't seem like it wants to hurt anybody, but I mean, it is a ball of lightning. So, I mean, be cautious of where you stand. It's one of those things of, if it's dangerous and it doesn't know it's dangerous, is it truly dangerous? It could kill everybody on the, you know that it could probably kill everybody on here, but it's not even trying to.
Tanish.
Yeah.
You know how you said don't touch anything, don't let anything out, blah 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 blah. What would I have to bribe you with to let me let this thing out?
She looks at you and does like a power pose with one like leg out to the side and her hand on her hip. Goes, honey, I don't think you have enough to make me an offer. So
I'll give you a hug. You seem a bit touch-starved, and that's just like a lot of people are. That's not a bad thing.
I swear you. And she begins to walk away. And it's like, why don't we just take over the damn thing?
Okay.
Why don't we?
That was not a suggestion.
Well, maybe it should have been.
Shit.
I mean, this place is gonna go into a black hole anyway. We might as well do it.
Tanish, I don't have enough to convince you. Does this planet have enough to convince you?
It's a man-made. It's not a planet, sweetie.
Whatever, this structure. You know what I'm talking about. It's gonna die anyway. We take the stuff. You get the stuff. I get to free the creepy lightning bolt
That's humming.
that's humming at me. It's real nice.
Got a valid point.
And we also get to free Pocket's uncle that she was talking to earlier.
Just
And
kidding.
my slime friend.
And the slime friend, even though I think he's a bit creepy.
Hey, if we let more things out.
Let's just get to Elohim first, please. I beg of you.
I have a feeling we're all going to end up dying as soon as we get to Elowen, which is why I want to do these things first, but fine.
Oh, thank good. You guys continue on. Some more time passes. A few hours go by.
Before we went that way, because I was just still standing there being upset at all of this. Is there another one of those keypads that was like the keypads at the start?
Yeah.
Hits the buttons.
I'm gonna jab a javelin into one.
Roll me a d10 and tell me what you're gonna roll.
I'm gonna roll a d10.
Odds are even. Odds are evens.
Oh, evens.
Even. A series of different types of lightning go off into this thing, and it pulsates and it grows, and you see out of the back, because you guys notice that this ball, all of the stuff is basically on the outside. The inner parts have different things in it. You guys are kind of like going on the outside, going up to where you need to be. And you notice as you go, doom, ejecting, sends off the pod with the electric creature. You see the beginning front of it goes, and this thing and it looks at you, or what you think is looking at you, and it gets close. A blink of a light.
Did I hear it say anything before it left?
Too far away.
I
You did like run over to it at this point because it shot it out a good amount of distance, and you got to see it come out, and it got longer, and not just held in a lightning ball form, but the electricity solidifies and begins to grow, and almost like a jellyfish begin to.
I'll remember you.
As I pull my javelin from the control, I'm gonna be very solemn and I'm done waiting.
Aji, do you get affected by poison?
Nope. Oh, I am pretty advantageous against it.
She takes her glove off. High five.
I will
I
high
put in
five.
notes RG freed space jellyfish, aka space lightning, sentient lightning.
So you're are you resistant to poison?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just check what my poison damage is.
And this is the DM looking down at the Zoom chat saying 45 missed messages.
Well,
My players have been chatting, I see.
Make a Constitution save, please.
cool.
We are going to cut as you
21.
guys continue on seeing this happen. You get back together as a group. As one hallway interjects and you see each other, you guys run through, and there's one final hallway that goes down a little bit and has to go back up. You're very close, but you hear the emanating footsteps, much more frequent on this floor.
See, I told you we were gonna die before we got to do anything that we wanted to do earlier.
Cookie?
Tanish goes,
Oh yeah.
well, it would have been a little bit easier if someone didn't just smash a whole bunch of buttons and let a creature out.
Would it?
What's that, Arjwar?
I immediately look at RG.
You do notice that the security has definitely doubled in the DC for this stealth check. Will be higher, much higher as a group.
Miss Kitty gives
So-
RG a thumbs up.
Yeah, I would like to give whoever I can. Well, who's got the lowest stealth? I feel like it's RG, but I may be wrong. I'll give you bardic inspiration. Just be like, you did a good job, buddy.
I am going to.
So you get an extra D10.
cast- let's see. I am going to cast.
Are we stealth checking?
Fudge. Where is it? I got too many spells, man. Way too many spells.
This is why we need
Scared.
a ranger in the group, so y'all can have the pass without a trace.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Get that
with-
plus 10 for everybody.
So I got a natural 1, but that makes 9. So
Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
What are you
Use
casting?
that inspiration.
I'm going to cast Enhance Abilities, Cat's Grace. Who has the lowest dexterity or aka stealth of the group?
No idea.
Guys, she's talking to you guys.
14.
I'm talking to you guys.
I have a 14. No idea.
You have a
Roll
13.
are we talking
wise,
about
probably.
roll or stat?
It's gonna give you a plus whatever to
Don't waste it on me. I got a natural 1.
don't waste it on you. Oh my god, baby child, no.
Arj, what's that 5 for?
That was using the bardic inspiration because I knew it wasn't going to go well.
Copy that. So 13.
Oh no, wait, it would be dexterity checks. Never mind. This is on checks. It wouldn't do anything on skills. Damn.
Okay, for Tanish.
Ability.
Okay.
Up to 1 hour. You know what? I'm gonna give myself.
Ooh, Manny. Saving you guys, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, no, I got 11. So many cookie wrappers.
If we fail, I feel like Jean-Luc has had a Barney Fife moment and actually setting off a gun. Any Andy Griffith fans? No, I'm
Yep.
the old guy. Cool.
I got that reference.
I do too.
Yay.
Yeah, fuck it.
Now you
I'm-
notice.
I'm switching dice because it seems like my dice have been rolling really low.
I'm just gonna cast shield because not shield, mage armor because warlock ability. So just in case.
Okay.
Thank God that lasts for 8 hours. Oh God, it can't stop working.
So I will note with Tanish and Manny both rolling over 22. The DC was 20. It was a 19.1. Not high enough to round up.
Mm,
DM,
So,
dear sweet
Hmm.
DM, is there any does anyone have a one of those fucking chaos dies, or can anyone bribe you?
Oh,
or
wait a minute.
what?
I do.
I'm pretty
I
sure
forgot.
everybody used their chaos dies in the
I don't have
episode
a
that I
chaos
gave
die.
them their chaos.
I have
Well,
not
everybody
used the
did
chaos
have
die.
one.
Oh wait, no, I do have a chaos die, and I haven't used it yet.
I do not. I use mine.
I will note that all of you have and had still, because I
Chaos
gave you
dies.
it because we started, no, not chaos die, adversity tokens, because when you fail a saving throw, you're supposed to be adding an adversity token in to make sure that you're adding one extra per.
Oh, I forgot
So-
about that.
If you want, I can add 5 to everybody's total and reevaluate the total. We use everybody's
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
something that all of you would like? Okay.
Yes.
Give me a moment. We'll change it.
So wait, it
The
would
9
be...
turns into a 14. The 17 turns into a 23. The 13 turns into an 18. So on and so forth.
11 turns into a 16. What do chaos dice do again?
They add a d6 or a
Can I
d8.
use one of those too? Because I got 2 of those.
I think we should be good with this +5.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that Flight has gotten 2 nat 20s this game, and I've gotten 2 nat 1s.
So does that like cancel each
So-
other out?
And your camera has
Whoa.
started seizing, and we can see a second pocket.
That what?
Turn your
Hello?
camera off and on again.
Okay.
It ghosted there a moment.
So with the ups,
Didn't know Doofus could turn into pocket.
Magic.
median ended up being a 21.
Fuck yes!
For the moment, you are still undetected as you
Oh, thank
see
God.
these giant obsidian armored humanoid creatures begin
Shoves
to
more cookies in my face. Shoves more cookies in my face.
you see as these things begin to walk over, and you see that it's bringing a person out and over, and it's got like they're kind of like decrepit and almost like out of energy to even care to what's happening. They put them onto a ledge, and you see they hold up a finger, cast disintegrate, the body is gone, and they continue on. You see they put their hand on the side of a wall, it glows, and you see the finger is re-glowing with energy, ready as they bring out another and another as you pass through the room.
I don't like that wall.
As you go on and get to the next level, almost like a flip, regal, lovely, elegant looking areas. And you just see a whole bunch of people behind the walls being kept in a luxury type of apartment area. It's almost like you're watching their lives through a portal, but you know that they're kept in there. And you just see this one man, he's got a bowler hat, a very old school looking suit on, twisty mustache, and he's got a monocle and very never seen this type of clothes before. So he's flipping some type of paper. Goes through. You continue to move on. This woman in a ball gown is looking at a dress in a mirror as she's twirling and having a time of her life. Continues on. More and more and more people. Yes.
Are they all wearing those collars that was on the general? Those same collars?
As you ask that, you do notice that they are. The other one vials were blue. These are a green.
I wonder what the green ones do.
But yeah, you guys continue on. But we're gonna take a quick break, everybody. So we'll be back momentarily. So see you soon. Bye. We're out. Hi, welcome back. So, everybody was able to successfully sneak past another horrific scene and get up to very luxury and legal looking area. One by one, a whole bunch of looking type of royal looking people here with collars of green fluids attached to the necks. Everybody make a perception check.
19.
12.
15.
Tonight. 7. I'm switching out my dice. Again.
Forget D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Your
right.
dice have been failing.
All of you begin to look. Kind of seeing one by one. Jean-Luc, you end up finding a room. It looks empty. It has it locked, and when you peer around the corner, it looks like somebody is standing there.
Looking at the comms and the map that we have, is this the cell that we're looking for?
No. This looks like a person. They look like to be staring up at the ceiling and kind of shaking. And you noticing that the vial is filling up.
Relay that to the group. I was like, I'm not sure if they're getting injected with the green juice or if it's pulling green juice.
Strange.
Note to self: never drink green juice ever again.
Definitely not here.
When we were in the first area, the nice feline that I was speaking to was wearing a collar, just like she kind of peers and looks at whoever you're looking at, just like that, but it was blue. But the thing is, the blue stuff would be injected to him, and he would just forget everything just instantly.
What part of people makes green?
Normally, nothing.
Nothing. So, and seeing as this person is being a kukulala, maybe it's taking out a certain chemical component that our bodies give off or make.
Can you look into his head
And
and see
as
what's
you
going on?
begin to say that, you look inside, and the person looks like he is having a panic attack. It looks like fear is being induced on him in some way, and these vials are filling. I
The
won't even
vials
have
are
to let
killing
you
him?
roll. You said the thing that was right.
That our bodies are making
It's
some
not
sort of
killing
chemical.
them. It's not killing
Okay.
them. The body all has natural things,
Yeah.
and currently it's sucking out fear.
So it's taken out an emotion. What do I have to roll for that? I don't know.
There's. What do you mean? I
You
told
said
you
I would
that
have to roll for
you
something.
said no. You said the thing.
Oh,
You
I said
don't
the thing.
have to roll.
Okay. It's taking out an emotion of some sort. This person is clearly in fear, even in fear of what stars only know. And
Probably the
then she probably goes to another one that goes back to the lady who's looking at herself in the dress. She's going to go by it's either vanity or happiness or bliss. And then points to the old man that's sitting in the chair with the piece of paper. He's probably content with himself. Who knows? But the green stuff is clearly an emotion it's taking out.
Well, those guys clearly don't know that they're here. I think
No, they don't.
I think the person that's filling up has realized. Maybe. That's what they're taking away. My guess. I don't know.
Jean-Luc, top on the
At
glass.
the end of the hallway, you see Tanish is approaching the door. She's plugging in her tablet, and she looks inside. It looks like she's said a few words as you see this pink-skinned, blonde-hair astral elf approach the door.
Make my way over there.
Okay. Jean.
I'm guessing this is who we're looking for.
Very observant.
All right.
And you see this woman approaches. And who's this, Tanish? Should we be exchanging pleasantries? Down. What the fuck? And you see, like the woman is very openly expressant, and she's looking at you like up and down, like she's gonna pop you open like a can of soda.
we have a love triangle.
What else did you piss off, honey?
Too many people. Way too many people. We're here to get you out.
She looks over at Tinish with the same eyes. The rest of you approach. She looks at all of you in this way. You see she has a pinky purplish bracky type of color on her collar. Oh, the things I would do to this group.
We need to get that collar off right now.
Am I muted? I'm not muted. Awesome. My dear lady, I would suggest that we find some better locations for all the things that you have planned for us. Might I escort you to somewhere more comfortable?
Well, of course. And she walks right into the thing and flies back to the police. What the fuck? Oh,
Hold
my.
hold a moment, and we'll make
Ooh,
sure that
that
we
felt
get you somewhere
good.
nice.
Oh, yes. Fuck yeah. That felt real good.
Okay.
Give it to me, motherfuckers.
That is
I
what
haven't
you
been
call
this-
ecstasy.
I haven't been this worried since I was fisted by that weird woman.
Ooh, that sounds like something you could do, my friend. Now,
Yeah, definitely.
how about we get out? I'm sorry,
Yes,
did you
we
say
need to get-
ecstasy? I would love some.
Yeah, she's definitely
Yes.
cuckoo la la. All right, Miss Key's gonna try to find a power panel or something.
Well, does Tanish know how to get her out?
Tanish actually was like, we didn't know about the collars. That's something that we were unprepared for.
Okay, so she's still
and
got
it
the collar
does-
on?
Yeah, she's still
Yeah.
she's still in her happy fun house room.
It's like a metal collar that clinks to the front. So someone can make a tech check or Arjwar. You can reach in if you wanted to try.
We haven't tried this bit yet. But the force field's still up though, right? Or did Tanish lower that?
At this point, Tanish has now got it down, and you see the first thing that happens is you see Eloise sees the force and goes, "Oh yes!" and just like leaps forward. The first person that she gets contact is Jean-Luc. He goes, "Give me a kiss, you fuck."
I'm like holding her back. I got a 24 on the tech check, but I would like to use that to help RG. Like,
you go in and you notice this type of series of collar that you're actually very familiar with. It is an emotion collar. It will regulate emotion to the way that you wish, and you can fill them up with different vials to make sure that it is going. But you've never seen the fear one before. That's not a thing. Like a loving, calming feeling. An energetic feeling, like the normal stuff that can also like help you with mood swings and stuff. But those are mostly for show. This is like a big clunky one that looks like it can hold multitudes of different things. And this one's only loaded up with, well, let's call it the love bug. And you go, if she goes straight, just come here, you fucking. She lays the kiss onto you real fucking thick, and you just press the button that's on the front of the collar, and just. And she just. Am I? What the fuck happened? And why do I taste shellfish? It's like a southern caviar with a Cajun twist. It's just gross.
we call them crawdads, honey. Trust me, that wasn't good for me neither.
Javaji.
Oh my goodness. Where are we? Who are you?
We apparently are
we're-
here to get you.
Finish.
Associates of Papa Persona.
Edwin, darling. And she just looks over and goes, Tanish, darling. Yes, it's good to see you.
Are we leaving?
And she goes, "Yes, sweetie." And he goes, "Good, good. I'm tired and quite peckish." She just goes, "Okay." And there's a moment cut back to over very very funnily. It's just like she's
He's
getting
holding up a pack
kidnapped
of
and goes,
cookies.
no, yeah, she's like eating some food and goes, "So I'm being kidnapped." No, 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 no. The person responds back and goes, "So I'm free to go." No. Help! Cutscene to a bag over her head to where she is now. She gets up and brushes herself off and goes, uh, "Hello to all of you. I'm sorry my head's not on straight. My name is Elohim Ramir. Lovely to meet all of you. Am I in trouble? Am I? Are you here to hurt me?"
Quite the opposite, actually. We're here to get you out of here.
Tinish goes, "No, darling, but you definitely hurted my eyes there for a moment. Get your head on straight." And he goes, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And they go through, blah, 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 blah. You go back a little bit, and Eloine, probably like 10, 15 minutes goes by, and she gets her head on right. She goes, "It's like I've had a hangover for days. This sucks."
Old
Been there,
peanut butter
fam.
Cookies.
Right. All right. So are we leaving? Are we getting off of this rock? Well,
I would like to take things with me from this before we go. And I look at that point at Vila.
Yeah, we've got some things to collect before we leave. We were promised that we could do that, so we're gonna do that.
I didn't promise anything, but
You literally said to us we can do that on the way back.
Prestidigitation of recording of what she just exactly said. Like I want to say we've been in here for like an hour.
I thought that was during the time that you weren't together.
Oh no,
Because you guys met up right before the.
She also
No,
said it
before that.
She also said it when we were talking to Uncle Thunder.
Yeah.
All those
And his brother.
But
Okay.
if it would be easier for you, Tanish and Eloise, was it? Elwyn?
Eloine, yes.
Edwin.
I could, or one of us, could go with you on a shortcut back to the ship, and the rest of us can collect what we need to collect.
As long as I'm able to get off this, wherever we are, sure, I'm fine with that.
Great.
Who's coming with me?
Arj, you're gonna go. Can you make sure that whatever was in that one that I saw is destroyed?
The podular thing.
Yeah, the podular thing that looks like my podular thing that had information from a previous me. I'd like that destroyed completely. And just have Miss Kitty check to make sure that that thing that you're wanting to let out isn't evil before we let it out.
I
He
still
looked
find
like
it funny
he
that
looked like a fine fellow.
But I'm happy to escort Elwyn back, and obviously Tanish can go with you guys to make sure that you can actually get the rooms open. Sound good? Are we happy with that? Go team.
Go team.
Okay. You guys split off with Arj going to go destroy that stuff. Tanish is going with them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Tanish is with them so that they can open the doors.
I'd say
Okay.
Manny, would you go with Vila and our new companion?
So does that mean Miss Kitty's also going so she can get Hunk Hunk?
Yes.
Okay, so that leaves Wraith and Doofus and Manny alone together
No,
with Vila.
No, so myself and Manny are taking Elwyn. The rest of
Everybody
them are
else
going
is-
back to collect the stuff they want to collect and destroy the thing that I need to destroy.
Hey, Ray, should one of us
Okay.
go with Vila to make sure everything is taken care of?
Is Doofus's camera on?
Yeah, he's having a sneezing fit.
Nobody wants to see that.
What was that, John Luke?
Should me and you kind of split up? One go with one group, one go with the other to make sure everything's on the up and up.
Sure. I'll go with the collect stuff group.
Good. I need you to blow something up. Apparently.
I can do that.
We're splitting up the party. We're not supposed to be splitting up the party. Okay.
Okay, so the group is Tanish, Argy, Miss Kitty, Wraith, and then it's Elwyn, Jean-Luc, Manny, Vila.
So, Bila, you want something blown up?
Yes, destroy the pod thing.
Is there anything in
Got
the
it.
pod thing?
There's a person in there, but they're definitely a clone. So it doesn't matter if they die.
I have serious questions.
You have been getting really dark lately, and I'm not sure if I
I'm
like it or
against
not.
murder of any kind.
With these pods, you literally just have to have like a vial this big of the person and you can recreate them. You're just
Okay, so
you're not actually
Sugar,
killing a person.
Murder
so
is still murder.
you just need a vial about this big and remake the person.
If they're in the system, yeah. So it wouldn't work for you because you're not in the system. But it's a GBB person, and we should be happy about killing GGBBB persons.
No, murder is still murder.
RG, I'm asking you to kill the person.
Did they have to do with the things
But-
that were really, really horrid looking that we went by?
We don't know.
I'm standing behind Miss Kitty, and I said,
I will. All right, I'll do this. I will go through their psyche and judge them that way. If they are a completely horrible person that needs to be, then I'll have somebody else do it. But if they haven't done anything deemed anything as sinful as murdering children and so on and so forth, we'll take them to a proper justice bureau and they can deal with that.
Okay, well, either way, I want the pod destroyed.
That is fine. We could destroy the pod thing and anything that's related to pod thing, but living creature person that is in pod thing will not be murdered. Because murder is still murder. We are going to have a talk about this, young lady, when we're done with this. Because you need to get your priorities straight. Got it?
I lean over to Wraith at this point. We're leaving the person here no matter what.
"No,
I heard that. No, we're taking the person with us.
I leave.
I'm going to follow through with the instruction. I'm going to make something go explode."
We're gonna have the whole not to kill people 101 lecture again, aren't we?
No, I'm
we
just
will
going to make
discuss-
something explode.
We will discuss this later, but as a clone, I can definitely say they're not a people yet.
Still a murder. We're not going to murder unless it's, you know what? No, we'll figure it out when we get there. All right, destroy pod data. Got it. I'm still against splitting up the party, but what else can we do?
Well, if you're going into the thing and you're not destroying what's in there, feel free to grab the stuff that's relating to me. But just everything else can be split.
Swear jar. First of the day.
Pod, destroy pod. Got it.
All right.
Okay.
So the group splits up.
I don't like that we're splitting up the group with the extra double of the security. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Okay. Neela, roll me a stealth. It's you and Manny and who?
Doofus and Elwyn.
All right, Doofus. You too.
I'm gonna just give Doofus a bardic as well. Just be like, we've got this. We just need to get back to the ship. Nothing else. No stops.
Guidance.
Well, my bardic is better because it's 1d10.
Okay. But you can guide somebody else who needs it.
Okay, I will guidance Elwyn, I suppose.
Abuse guidance.
But where's my spells? Stealth. Well, I'll guidance myself then. What's that? Can I guidance myself?
Yes, you can.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, stealth.
Not sleight of hand.
Oh, it might be fucked. That was a bad roll for me.
Still the same mod.
16, 17, 18.
At least it's above a 15.
It's still the same mod. You rolled a sleight of hand, not a stealth.
Oh, fuck.
So it's still
Yeah.
the same modifier. I'll count it. It's fine. Okay. You guys head off. Easy enough. You get to the ship. It takes you probably a few hours. Same ride, because it's been about almost that time to get there. The rest of you, group stealth check, please.
Stealth. Yeah, I'm gonna use a talisman.
Okay. That's better.
17.
Hold on.
24.
Oh, 3. 3 plus, what was my 12? I got a 15. I only got two of them.
Okay.
2 of those left.
Little Tanish.
Okay. The rest of you, you hear the thudding of the footsteps. You continue to go off. The sound of the footsteps begin like come faster down the hallway. What do you guys do?
We run.
Move in the other direction.
Okay. Begin to run. Are you losing the stealth at this point?
Is there any place for us to hide?
Possibly. Make an intelligence check.
I miss being a cleric.
No. Ten.
And an 8.
Okay. Nothing quickly comes to mind as it's close corridors. There's 2 ways to go about this. You have a left or a right. Do you choose to go down the left or the right?
Do we recognize them from whichever way we came first?
Yes. RG, you know the left. Miss Kitty and Wraith know the right. As actually, I think all of you would know it's the RG. You definitely know that was the gruesome room. That was the horrific room that you saw in there. Possibly go and hide with the bodies. Now that you've taken care of everything inside, nothing will be of harm. I had it set up just in case because this was supposed to be the end. I didn't think y'all were gonna mercy kill him right away. And then you guys are gonna go inside and go zombies. Or the other way is the towards the entrance heading towards the ship. That would be the reactor room. Not many places to hide except for the water.
I recommend the
Let's
reactor
not go
room.
that way.
I recommend the reactor room.
We can't hide in the reactor room.
But we know how it works. So as long as we're not in the water, if we have to move something else into the water, we can.
I don't like that. I don't have ability to reform like you do. I only have the limbs that I'm attached to, and that leg kind of dissolved pretty fast.
Can you blow up the bridge on the way out?
I can.
Plan accepted.
I should have kept my mouth shut, but all right. They're following you, honey.
I'm going to go towards the reactor room.
I cast darkness behind us.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Right, you cast darkness behind you.
I've come
And you
to
guys
speak with
keep
you
going?
And
again.
I toss my the hilt of my lightsaber thingy down the other hallway to make noise.
Do you want to throw your blade?
Yes.
Okay. Is this your packed weapon?
Yes.
Do you have the packed feature currently that will allow you to bring your
Yes.
stuff back?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you see it go into the darkness, and that's where it ends. Your blade doesn't cut through the darkness.
No,
You
I
just see
didn't
your
even
blade
activate.
go through it, and then
I'm just throwing it to make noise, so we can go the opposite way.
oh, okay, yeah, no, they now are alerted to the exact direction to go, and you see or hear multitude more heading your way.
Run.
Tiddish just looks at you and goes, "What the fuck?" And you guys begin to sprint.
We have a method. It usually works. Usually.
Okay, sprinting.
All right. You guys continue on. Get down a few more levels, and you're to the area where you still hear the approaching sounds of the footsteps. But the ship is close by. Miss Kitty, you passed Monk, and he says, "It's the time. Don't leave me."
Not
Tanish
leaving,
goes
honey.
up to the door and begins to go. And at this point, you hear multitude of alarms begin to sound off. Intruder. Intruder. Convulse on section 8-40.
So
You hear tons of loud clanging noises now.
Do we
the
hear
only
this
way to
alarm
get
from the
to-
ship?
Miss Kitty first, please. She was trying to get something out for
Oh, sorry.
The only way into this room is through the reactor room, right?
You guys already gone through that area and gone through. Are you exploding the bridge?
Yeah, she's exploding the bridge.
Okay. You get
She's
through
gonna-
to the other side of the door, and what are you doing?
Fireball.
Okay. You cast Fireball in the reactor room of this space station.
Yep.
This is a terrible
Go
idea.
ahead and roll me a
It is a terrible
D100,
idea.
please. Please roll me. I'm going to let you know. Before you roll, if you roll under 33%, this ship just might fully implode.
Why did you jinx me?
Well, that's the campaign, folks. I'll see you later.
Oh my gosh.
Never tell me the odds.
Let me just fix my chair because okay, no, that's gonna sit down a sequence. Okay, all of you. As you see the core of this begin to go, Tanish looks frantic because we need to go now. She gets the things that we need to go. She gets the endangered animal. She gets your uncle. Wraith, she does not have time to get your man. But he looks at you and goes, "You piece of shit. I'm going to fucking get you. I swear to God."
Did you say what?
What?
And then I'm running. Exactly.
Fuck you, you piece of shit. You did this to me. You ruined my life.
Am I
I'll
able to
ruin
get
it
my
again some other day.
We go through. Tanish goes over, and you see her begin to type on her pad.
Archie just raised his hand, just so you know.
Oh, yes.
Do I get my little slime friend?
You see Tanish is trying to work, but currently can't get everything going. Please make me a D20 roll, odds or even.
We're gonna go. We did evens last time, so we're going with odds this time.
Please.
13.
Okay. You see the door goes up, and this ooze begins to slap its way across the floor, and you see it is approaching you. What do you do?
Whoa, whoa there, young man. And are you good?
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
okay. Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty's busy right now trying to cast a massive fireball to detonate this whole entire thing because I rolled a 22 on my percentile, so she's a little busy at the moment.
Oh, I thought you did that
trying
already.
to stop the big black giant things that will literally murder us because I know what they are.
Well, no, Miss Kitty.
No, Miss Kitty at the moment.
I'm making a decision. We have to go. We also have to blow this thing up and then leave immediately.
You might want to keep running. I start rubbing my hands together, and hey, Tanish, can you drop the shield?
For
do Miss Kitty proud, right? Do Miss Kitty proud. Do Miss Kitty proud because she's gonna have a
oh,
whole lot
for
of
the
sin on her claws
containment
right now.
for the containment thing. You see the area with the container drops.
Is there any vials that are like this big on it?
Oh my god.
Yes, along with some paperwork.
I grab that. Then I cast a witch bolt on the
Container.
thingamabob. Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
So did you grab the documents as well, or just the vial?
I grabbed everything I can.
Okay, cool.
Dexterity. Is this like a trap that I see or explosion that I see that's about to go off?
Yes.
Okay. $13.
All right. One moment.
You wouldn't have uncanny dodge, would you?
Yes, I would.
Uncanny dodger for melee attacks.
Okay.
Can't use that for this. If he has evasion, if he successfully made the saving throw, he would probably take nothing, but unfortunately he failed the saving throw. He'll be taking full force damage as this thing explodes, taking fire, piercing, bludgeoning damage of, as I roll. One moment.
Meanwhile, Vila and
You can't
John Luke are on the
tell.
ship.
Actually, you know what? I'll make this visual for you.
We're just on the ship. Like, I wonder how the guys are doing right now.
You dick. Put the fucking dice down. Put the dice down.
You had to explode the thing.
Hey, mine's just a small explosion compared to your explosion.
Yep. Of course, mine is justified a little bit. This is also an act of mercy because who wants to die in a black hole?
Y'all,
Nobody.
that was like the most dangerous ASMR ever.
Thank God it's not happening.
What's
to
your
me.
total health, Rafe?
Yeah, what's your total health?
62.
Oh fuck.
You have more than me. I'm scared.
9,
Does this mean Wraith is going to be a cyborg and this is karma for his
36.
brother?
I already have my next
42.
character ready, so.
50. So, Rafe, you take in total. By the way, you got hit for what before? You should have been at 100 or whatever your high amount of hit points should have been.
I did something stupid and took some damage.
Yeah, but
okay.
it's been a day, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a day.
been
Okay,
fine.
then my max is 80.
Yeah, you'd be back up to 80. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
back up to 80. You take
Back up to 8.
65 points of damage.
Oh dear Lord.
You would have.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, you would have been knocked out right now. You would have been dead making saving throws, but luckily you didn't.
So 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
took 12d10 worth of damage
Jesus fuck.
as this thing explodes. You all see Wraith just goes, ha ha, and his body gets slammed up against the wall. With this Wraith, you feel a bit of a crack. Although I bought a fucking box of pencils so I can break the wood and simulate a bone breaking for y'all, but I cannot find them for the life of me. But you do feel a bone, a rib in your chest, just something that Mandy's going to have to mend up later. But for right now, any acrobatics or athletic saving throw, you're going to be making a disadvantage until you get that taken care of.
holy crap.
And I get up and
Now
say,
moving on.
Vila, you are never to say you're a rogue again. Never, never, never.
You see,
Never.
I will note, make a perception check. Wraith. As you go and do your fire or your explosion of the tank in the room.
Okay, so
26.
26. You see as it's exploding, the light coming through looks like a reptilian skinned, scaly in nature elf. It is a pinkish purpley hue as you see a flash of a Sebastian inside of the tank.
interesting.
It looks not just scaly, but flaky almost in certain areas and has different weird spotted patterns.
So a weird experimental
got
love
something
child
to
of Vila
And you
Seti?
notice with the perception as you're heading out, as you're on the ground, you're about to take a breath. you're about to pass out before you're dragged onto the ship. We'll be mentioning this. The things that you see, the vial that's in your hand, a piece of flesh, the transmitter inside, and what looks like to be notes. And you've seen this handwriting before. Last thing that you see on the page before we end tonight's session, and I know that you have a question, so I'll get the question in before we end. You see the notes say, the process is almost complete. It won't be just us. And it is written in Vila's handwriting.
So I was right. Dark Vila. I was right.
You also know that this building, this vessel on the bottom of the page was commissioned with a signature, because you get a paper for the vault, and it does have a giant V with an X through the middle of it. So it's a V, and then from one corner an X, and the other an X.
Does it look like her signature?
It does.
Vila's got some explaining to do.
She does. So the next.
I
What
got a
about the
friend.
explosion?
As we continue on, was there a question, Flight, you had? Saw your
No,
hand
that
raised.
was me going like this. I was recoiling, not questioning.
We continue on as you guys get on the ship, and Eloine, after taking some time and having the drugs being flushed from her system, goes, "Oh, what was that? I don't have." As you get good enough the distance away with the ship, the vault implodes. You do know Tanish was still working on her tablet. I rolled a natural 20, and before the explosion, all of you see pods begin to erupt out. Survivors, quite possibly. You won't know. There's too many, and they're going. Like they've full drived. Like they have their own little rockets, and wherever they were originally from are now heading home. And Tanish just looks at her and goes, "Well, I think that was my lifetime good deed. Time for fuckery." Wonderful.
Drinks
Now,
are
Eloise.
on us.
So I just want to let you know, I think you owe us now. I think just a little. She goes, "Well, yes, I would think so, but it's not me that you would have to convince. It's father. Unfortunately, he's not doing quite well. All of you, I believe my brother is going to try and kill my father, take over the GBB, and plunge this universe into a cosmic chaos. Will you help me stop him?"
Who's your brother?
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. We'll see you guys the next time. I've been your Cosmic DM, the Great Jedi. If you need a map made, hit me up. We are in the Discord over at the Mayhem server. We also have our YouTube page at mayhemgaming.youtube.com. And we also have Patreons. We have possible new merch. Keep in the descriptions. What? I'm thinking about putting my merch out. Not what you've been doing. Oh, it's a secret, top secret.
Super secret
I don't know what
squirrel.
you're talking about. I'm probably going to already be in trouble for this. So, hey, so going off to my players as a sign off, please give your guys' tags and stuff, starting with from left to right, because I cannot see everybody. I believe Concriad.
That is still me. Hi. Concleod here. You'll find me at Concleod on TikTok and on Twitch. You'll also find me in the Mayhem Discord, and you also find my new one-shots, probably by the time this airs, Evils of Infericuse on the Twitch channel and maybe the YouTube. So see you there and see you here next time.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's me. Hi, good night, everybody. I'm Pocket. I play the lovely Miss Kitty. You could find me on the TikTok Pocket Carolyn. You can find me on the Instagram Pocket Carolyn. You can find me on Twitter Pocket Ibby. I do commissions. If you want cute and wonderful artwork, come to me. Don't forget to do your taxes and always remember to drink your water and dress warm.
I'm Darren. Once again, you can catch me on the Twitch, playing video games really badly, but having fun at the same time. So come check me out.
I'm Flight of Chaos. I help run the Mayhem server. I'm also flight.o.chaos on TikTok, so come watch me there. I've now also apparently got a deadline for the super secret project. I gotta make sure it comes out before this episode does. Yay!
No,
Deadlines.
that's not what I meant. I just
better
said we
finish
might
those
be
other
having some
stickers.
merch for Planetscape from my
Yay.
end. I was thinking, I have shirts, everybody, and I want to make more shirts. Everyone's already seen my DM shirt. I would love to have that.
Then why aren't you wearing it?
Because it's too hot in my room.
Oh, quit pointing at
And
me.
now,
Hi, I'm Divis Domain Cleric. You can find me on TikTok at Divis Domain
consent,
Cleric.
stop fingering them.
Hey, don't tell me what to do, Dungeon Daddy.
Do I have to add to the no fisting policy?
Watch your tone, youngling.
You can find me on TikTok at Divis Domain Cleric. Reminding you to always commit tax fraud and do not fire fireballs at a nuclear reactor.
Hey, it saved our lives, didn't it? And we didn't die.
No,
Yeah.
it blew up the rest. It didn't save everybody. It was only the outside ring. Everybody else that was in there, fucking gonzo. You can only imagine what was there.
Yeah,
Hopefully some of
remember
the cats lived.
We don't
Remember-
talk
We're
about
ima-
the cat.
But we're trying to imagine that there's nothing else there, so we didn't kill anybody.
Pocket said murder is wrong.
It is a
Yeah, but
chaotic
also
world,
dying in a
and
black hole
sometimes.
is just as equal is torture. So
Oh yeah, full on. I will note that the explosion accelerated the force to the vault, and as it crumbles into the black hole, you see it get thrusted in, and it completely disappears as dust is spread out, and it now begins to have a ring begin to form as that very iconic non-black hole that everybody has been seeing from Event Horizon. How it has that giant stream over and the kind of like streaming outwards from the side, and then the one over begins to get that glowing hue to it. But that's it for us, guys. You have yourself a good night. See you in the stars.